Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap.
So, hey to the 10 folk that's in here. Y'all so funny. Hey, y'all. Let's see. Hey, it's 11 people in here. Only three of y'all gonna talk. It's 11 people in here. Only three of y'all gonna talk. Okay. Well, hey to the three of y'all. How the three of y'all doing? How the thrice of y'all doing? What the thrice of y'all got going on? Love you too, Queen. Yeah, 7:15. My day was all right. It was just a typical, ordinary, rainy day here on Long Island. Hey, lady, how you doing? Hey, lady, Kush Pepper. Lemon. Kush Pepper, I mean, how you doing, Pooh? You ready for Friday? Wow, what's Friday? Payday. Oh, you talk about the show. Oh, dear Jesus. What fighting game? So since y'all in here, now I know I wait till the 10-minute mark. Why, I don't know. But since y'all in here, let me tell y'all. So y'all know it's a collection. It got Street Fighter Alpha 3 on it, dear Jesus. Child, child, y'all heteros and y'all fighting games. Anyway, y'all know I review Bravo's Love Hotel, right? And y'all know the guy up there, Jason, right? He gave trade. I'm sorry. He talked like he trade. And the funny part is my dirty piece of trade was on the phone when I was watching it. He heard the nigga and he said the same thing I did. He said, yeah, I was gonna say that nigga sound like trade, right? So y'all know I said that or whatever. So, child, how about I get in the comments, right? And this girl who turned out to be his sister, say that it's not just her opinion, it's a fact because she his sister. I mean, okay, sis. I said okay. Um, whatever. But she was cool though. It wasn't no thing. I just thought it was funny. Like, child, you got Earl coming in the comments, Adam coming in the comments, Jason's sister, who did not help his case at all, coming in the damn comments. I was just like, but she's gorgeous too. I told her, I said, girl, get out your feelings. I said, it's a gag. I said, it's my opinion, even though it stands. I'm just gagging. Ain't no thing. So she alright. But I made sure she know, girl, my opinion still stands. I don't give a damn that you his sister. What that mean? What that mean? Yeah. Sister, mind your business. Okay, sister, mind your business. I told y'all my videos be reaching to these people, honey. Even when y'all don't watch, they watch. Shit. We're 91 minutes. We 9 minutes in, y'all. Like it started at the 10-minute mark. I know I look disheveled, y'all, but I told y'all it's a rainy day. I'm chilling. Anyway, yeah. Welcome to the annex. Love after lockup. This is season 6, episode 8, Wife Award. So Will and Courtney got married. They had to use scrunchies because they didn't get no ring. Courtney talks about the scars she got on her face permanently due to getting into a very bad car accident. After they got married with scrunches and whatnot, they had to get her mama to the airport in time before she missed her flight. They really wanted to get her the hell out of there. And he was driving recklessly on the damn road, and then he talked about how he got into like a car wreck where the car flipped like 3 times or some shit like that. And then Courtney talked about what happened to her, and he said he didn't know all of that like in full detail and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Kiana and Demadra go cake decorating um for their first date or whatever the case may be. She chose it. Of course she did, because that nigga ain't got no money. He ain't got no job. He was locked down. So whatever. But he drove them there though. Okay, he did drive them there though. And Kiana says that she feels like they took some steps back since the situation with Jaquela and the cookout and whatever. And trust is a big thing for her, and she wants to get that back and get them back on a better page. And he agrees. And he took accountability for what happened. But event. Alexis and Julius. So Julius say he got to go to the studio because y'all know every nigga that get out of jail, the first thing they want to do is rap about it, I guess. And so he wants to rap about the 6 hard years he down in big boy jail. And yeah. And he got to go to the studio at 12 o'clock. And she asks him, well, what about your delivery job and so on and some such? And he says he wants to make fast money. But meanwhile, nigga, she got bills to pay. She got bills to pay. Like, you're an extra mouth to feed. It's not just her no more. So since you in her house, yeah, nigga, what about your delivery job? You can still do that. You can still do your delivery job, and then when you get off, then you can make your schedule around, going down to the studio. See, that's what grown men do. That's what expecting fathers do. Congratulations, nigga, you's a daddy. So, that's just what fathers do. They find a way to make a way. You get your real damn 9 to 5, nigga. You get your bi-weekly check, stupid. And then you can use that to like help out and then you do your thing around that. All right, because fast money leave. As quick as you get it, it's gone. Stupid. But don't worry, you ain't the only stupid, idiotic one around there because so is your baby mama. So anyway, she puts the air tag on her car saying that she has the right to because it's her car. And she wants to know where he be at all of the damn day long. Alexis tell her friend Maya about feeling nauseous for the past couple of days, and her last period was before he came home, and she takes a pregnancy test, and of course she's pregnant because he's been home for a while now. At this, Savannah and Bradley. Not Savannah. Bradley brings the car back. He picks her up so that they could go and see a justice reform advocate because he plans on suing the DOC for harassment. From what you talked about, it sounded like they did their damn job. I mean, yeah, of course they're gonna watch y'all while y'all in the shower. They're gonna make sure ain't nobody getting fucked up the dookie shoot without their damn permission. Or with their permission. be, be clear. With or without their permission, bitch, that ain't supposed to be going on. So of course they're gonna have somebody standing there making sure that that shit ain't going on. Like, I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like you looking for a come up. That's just really how I feel. Like, you in prison, bitch. Like, you ain't there to have fun. You ain't there to play tiddlywinks. Like, you ain't there to go to tea parties or nothing like that. Like, you ain't there to have kickbacks or social circles and shit, bitch. It's jail. Like, I don't know what you was expecting. I don't know what you was expecting to go down in jail other than what the fuck you got. But okay, Bradley. Marva. All right. Shout out to Marva. All right. Um, gives them advice on how to like help Bradley navigate life in the free world now, particularly to Savannah, and Savannah needed to hear it. Now, Savannah, you quite an attitude, but you knew to say that shit on your way home down the street in your car. You knew to say that shit then and not in that lady face because be clear, she didn't tell you no lies. You do need to back the hell up off of him. Like you are doing way too much. Like you all up on him. Let the man damn breathe. Marv ain't told you nothing wrong. And the gag is he ain't either. I'm gonna be honest, he ain't either. Like you just mad because Marva took his side. That's all. Because if she was on your side, you wouldn't have had a problem with her giving no damn advice. Like he did. Joey and Michael go to see Joey's parents for a cookout, and he nervous as he should be. And Michael did pass his urine analysis. Brooklyn and Brian. So Brian says he has 2 weeks to find him a job and or more to show he's probably going back to the halfway house or whatever. And he calls his friend Adrian and take him to the store to buy some damn clothes. And Brooklyn wants to meet Adrian, and he doesn't want them to meet. Will and Courtney. Courtney has to go back to the halfway house. So he takes her back. And so when he gets back, he calls her, and she already drunk as a damn skunk. But he says that it scared them because she's supposed to be like at a sober life facility or a sober life program type of thing. She ain't supposed to be drinking. She ain't supposed to be sounding like that. Kiana and Demadre. Demadre gives Kiana the ring that his daddy gave him that was passed down from generations to generations to generations to generations, I guess. And it's been in the family for a long ass time. Um, he put it on top of the cake. She's looking at it as an engagement, but he's looking at it as a promise that he's gonna marry her one day. CCF free, get your friend. Get your friend. That's your friend. You're responsible for Demadre. See, CCF free, you keep them type of friends. That's why I always tell you I don't like none of your punk ass friends. You know when I always tell you I don't like the niggas, that's why. Because see, Demadre reminds me of your punk ass friends. That's why I don't like them punk ass niggas. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Get your friend. That's your friend. Get him together. That ain't my people. Just like a nigga. Don't want to claim they folk. she she was so hyped about a promise ring. Will you wear my promise ring? I said yes. If you break your promise, we breaking up. I got a couple things that I want. Hey, I mean, listen, listen. Here's the gag. Here's the gag, Kiana. Most hoes don't even get that. Most of us don't even get that, Kiana. So you can always look at it that way, friend. Like most of us don't even get that. So just be happy with that. Like, and he gave you a hand-me-down ass ring. So so Savannah and Bradley. So Bradley said so Bradley said that Savannah is controlling, and she is. And he's starting to feel suffocated, and maybe they should spend some time apart. And how she's being a straight up bitch. I tell y'all this. Y'all Caucasian men don't mind calling y'all women all type of bitches and hoes on TV. Y'all worse than the niggas. Normally the white girls would say, see the white men, that's why we go to white men, because they'll never talk to us like that. Bitch, I can't tell. I can't tell. As far as I'm concerned, the Caucasian ones right up the pot with y'all niggas, they all get dogged out for votes. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. Anyway, he drives himself to his daddy house and she leaves him there. And then she calls what's the girl name? Alyssa, and tells her what happened. Let me tell you something, Savannah. You keep shooting yourself in the foot calling Alyssa, because Alyssa is playing both sides. Alyssa is sitting over here playing in the fray with you and agreeing with how you feel. And yeah, I totally agree. You absolutely right. But then when she talks to her brother, of course she's gonna be on his side. That's her brother. So it's just like you making yourself look real dumb. Just getting into it with this man, and then you want to call his sister. I mean, I don't know. Savannah, That must be some Caucasian women shit, like I say again, because with us niggas, normally we don't even like his fuck ass sister. So ain't no relationship there, usually. So we don't even have them problems around here most of the time. But I guess. Anyway, Will and Courtney. Will still feels away about the night before, feeling like somebody at the halfway house is being a bad influence on Courtney. And he doesn't know what that means for them because, as far as he knows, she doesn't have a drinking problem. She has a drug problem. He brings up what happened. She gets annoyed and asks, well, if you felt concerned or if you felt like I was acting weird or so on and some such, why didn't you tell me? Oh, no. Why didn't you talk to me about it right then and there or whatever? And he says that they just got married and he didn't want to ruin the night. She says, well, if you think I sound weird, why not check on her? Because if the roles were reversed, she would have checked on him. And he says, well, he didn't want to sound accusatory while basically accusing her of like being around people that are not good influences and so on and so such. Um, she feels like he don't trust her. He shouldn't. But whatever you do to Will getting exactly what he deserved. Just to make that be clear. Brooklyn and Brian. So Adrian is a fuck boy who's hold on, yeah. Adrian is a fuck boy who's basically trying to talk him out of the relationship. But I will say this, Brooklyn, you really didn't do yourself no favors coming outside, like calling yourself trying to check him. Like you just did a lot, in my opinion. Brooklyn, you did a lot. For that to be Adrian's first time meeting you and you his, like you did do a lot. And it's like, why even put on like that in front of his friend? Because Adrian is a fuck boy. He a fat fuck boy. All right. Who think he's cool, but he ain't. He's cornier than the fuck. All right. Between the two of them, Brian is the cool one. Be clear. All right. I could tell he's more of the tag along who felt like he was that nigga while Brian was gone. But I feel like now that Brian is gone, the roles are gonna be back, be reversed, and be back to what it was before. Like that's just what he gives me. He really does. He gives me the tag along that they just decided to keep around because he probably got the car. All right. He probably gonna do this and he probably gonna do that. Like he thinks way more highly of himself than he should. And I just Yeah, she was. You didn't help yourself, Brooklyn. You didn't help yourself. Like you did a lot. You helped get that window rolled up in your face. But again, I will say this. If Brian really cared like that, he would have checked Adrian right then and there, even though you was wrong. A real nigga would have checked Adrian right then and there. But whatever. Y'all women love disrespect these days. Y'all love that toxic shit. So it is what it is. So Adrian wants to take him to the strip club before he goes home. Like I said, bitch, you're corny. You just want to be seen again now that the real nigga is out of jail. All right. You want to be seen. You want the duo to be seen again because I feel like you missed the clout. Cause I swear for Lord, you didn't get none while he was gone. They didn't want to fuck with you until he got out. And it's like now that he got out, now you ready to show him out again and pop him out again and do all of this shit. But my thing is, look? It was already 2:34. He got to be back at home by 3 o'clock. You just so eager to take him down to a freaking strip club for some damn wings. Like, bitch, y'all could have went to Hooters. All right. Called it in on y'all way there. By the time y'all got there, go and pick them shits up and be home. That's what I mean. Like, Brian, a real friend would have made sure that you would be home in time. Like, that's what real friends do. I don't know, but that nigga cornier than the fuck. Moving on. I told y'all that's that sand nigga shit. That Char light skin nigga shit's cornier than the mud. All right. God damn. You ain't nothing without a melanin nigga around. Just saying. Anyway. Joy family see through Michael bullshit and they don't like him at all. And they feel as though if he really wants to be with Joey, he'll check himself into recovery. Listen, this is how I feel. Michael, you obviously are destined to be a junkie. Okay. You're obviously ingrained in the world to be a baser. All right. You don't want to be nobody. You don't want to go nowhere because you don't want to wake up and pay attention. So, because of which, I feel like why continue to string Joy along? If he don't leave, you leave. You leave. Tell him I don't want to be nothing. I don't want to be nobody. I want to continue being what I am right now. A huge disappointment to every fucker back. I want to continue to be a huge disappointment to my mama and my whole entire bloodline and generation. And because of which, I don't want to bring you down with me because I'm never going to change. I'm going to continue to be what I am. Enough. That's how I feel. Like you keep trying to leave it up to him. You leave. Alexis and Julia. So Alexis is pregnant. We already talked about that. Um, Alexis tries to call him, but his phone went to voicemail. Alexis says she ain't making excuses for Julius's and his behavior while making excuses for Julius and his behavior. And her and Maya decided to go down to the studio, and that was the end of the damn episode. Alexis, listen, I think it's real sad that you don't have enough esteem about yourself that you can't see that you having a baby with this nigga is foolish as hell. Like you was complaining to him that morning about how he needs to get a job because it's already hard enough to take care of you and him. You're barely making it, and you acting like you're struggling. And then now you sitting here talking about something you pregnant and you happy about it because at least you will never feel alone again. How if your ass gonna be standing in the child line? They gonna take your damn baby. Like you got your priorities all fucked up, Alexis, and I was really rooting for you, but I can't do much with you because you're just damaged goods at this point. You gave up on yourself entirely to the point where you're just gonna be willing to bring a baby into some fuck shit because you don't want to feel lonely no more. You about to put all of that on your child. You finna put all that bearing on your kid. Cause you ain't got no self-esteem for yourself. Like, get a grip, Alexis. Like, I get a grip. And then you gonna pull up and it's gonna be other bitches down to the and one bitch in particular, I got questions about. And y'all might know who I'm talking about. One bitch in the paint. I have questions. That one in the paint with the low cut season and the deep waves. I got questions about that one. I can't wait till Friday till we talk about that one. Cause when I saw that thing walk across the screen, I said I took a double look because compared to the other girls, I was just like, and is he with? It's. See, I ain't even mean to say he. Are they with y'all? Cause it seemed like it was with them. So so this what y'all got going on down to the stew? I mean, it's a bunch of sand niggas again. Hey, y'all know that's what these light skinned niggas do down to the down to the dock. Y'all know normally that will go on around there. A bunch of pretty boys being together. I mean, because when I saw that shit walk across the screen, I said. Like I got questions. I'm a hold off until Friday. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Like I said, I ain't got long. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode, because that's all I got. And I got to do Basketball Wives on the main channel at 7:15. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I totally appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much for the likes. Y'all drive safely. And yeah, I expect to see y'all down to the main sanctuary at 7:15. I'm gone. Back.
Cause when